right now I have a 2204 2400. 2400 is way too quick. Injora offers a 2000. So I'm gonna swap it out with a 2000. And I'm also gonna be putting in the Injora transmission, as well as the engine mount. So start by taking off this big gear so we can get to these screws, so I can take off that plate. So easy to strip these little heads out. Make sure everything still moves freely. It does. Okay, so on the gear, one of these sticks out a little bit further. This is a little taller than this. So this is the one. This taller side needs to be against the motor plate, because of this shoulder is going to provide the clearance for those screws. There you go. And we'll put our lock nut back on. Locking nut is back together. Transmission is set up. We can put this to the side. Inside the hardware, okay, we need the grub screw. That's the grub screw. The grub screw will go through the gear and it's going to bite onto the shaft of the motor. The motor has a flat part that's set. Now that we got this on here, this goes through this. So what I'm going to do is just mount the case to the plate. Just gonna go around, make sure they're all good and tight. Okay, so our transmission is mounted to our motor mount. Keep checking to make sure everything spins freely, and it does. Okay, so now we can mount our engine, our motor rather. Just trying to locate those threads. There we go. Okay. Now, check again. Spins free. You can hear it's smooth. Okay. So, this is ready to be dropped in. Motor's unplugged. Drive shafts are ready. Now, remove We'll remove the engine. God, we'll remove the motor from the skid plate. There's one more on top. Right there. Okay. Try and get the drive shaft off of here. She doesn't want it. There she goes. There's the rear drive shaft. Let's push off the front drive shaft. There she goes. So now that I've gotten the old motor out and I got the drive shaft detached, what you see me doing now is reattaching or reinstalling the drive shafts onto the new motor. I got a little focused, if you will, entregado, on what I was doing, and so I kind of just stopped speaking for a moment. So I want to pop in and let you know what I was up to. We're gonna take off from here though. Make sure these are good and tight. You don't want those coming out on the trail. That would not be fun. So now this part's kind of a pain in the butt, because we gotta get the drive shafts back together. I'm gonna do it inside of the truck. That's why you can't mount it, because you need to be able to move the engine back and forth. This part's a little flaily. No drive shafts. Do not like. Nice. Okay, the rear is in. Let's get the front one. There we go. Both front and rear drive shafts are in. I don't think this is, oh, I know what I did. I used the drive shaft screw, or I used my engine on screw in my drive shaft. No big deal. They're just different shaped heads, but as long as you have the clearance, it's not going to matter. A hole's a hole. Okay. That's it. That's done. So now, what I like to do to try and keep the wires tidy somewhat, I'll take this. Actually, I'll use this one. Take this wrapper. And once it's on there, give it a little, quick little pull. And the other thing I like to do I want to warm these wires up so that when they cool back down, they'll have a little bit of a memory, if you will. Hit it with a little fire just to warm that wire up. Honestly, I could have warmed it up some more, but it should hold well enough. So I'll take this coil. Once you have them coiled, you kind of have to baby it a little bit so that your coil doesn't come uncoiled. Plug it right in. And I'll just kind of keep them a little cleaner. That's it. So as you just seen, we went from a 2400 kV down to a 2000 kV. Right now I'm just finishing tightening up these wires. I would have loved to take this outside to show you what it's capable of. Unfortunately, there's way too much snow. So we're gonna bust out the 3D test rock and see what we can get into. I hope you enjoy this footage. It's gonna get better. Oh. There it is. There's my footage. Thank you so much for watching. If you made it this far, please subscribe, drop a comment, drop a like, share with your friends, let them know you're coming back. I appreciate you very much. Goodbye. Thank you so much.